What's up, fam? Howdy doody. I just had to hop on and then back off because my headphones were attached, and so iPhone couldn't transmute that energy. See, LG, if I had to take off my headphones, they knew I was on Facebook Live, and they didn't have a problem with the sound. But iPhone was tripping and was not able to translate the fact that I still needed my microphone, even though I turned off my Bluetooth. Okay. So, iPhone is so overrated. The only thing I like about this phone is the camera. Well, I also like the speed. It is faster. But it's not so much like my LG was slow. Like, I was okay. But I do see it's faster or whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the sea moss. I need all the sea moss. All right, I think it's gone. Whew, you guys. I've actually been up for a while. Just kind of having an intuitive process. Going through just my thoughts. And so I wanted to come on here and deliver a message. I do want to share this out. Let's invite everyone. Oh, hey, thank you for hopping on. Just sending out some invites so we can have some family hop onto this live with us. So we can get some energy in here, because I'm going to pull a few cards and then we'll move on with La Dia. ¿Por qué? Well, I don't think that's not okay is really what I mean to say. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna put this here. Gonna set up my station, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Y'all check me out. You know, you're a witch. My freaking, this deck right here, me and this deck been spending time together. I'm starting to like carry it around like it's my favorite like toy. Like, so I've been keeping it in my purse. But I just really love it, man. That thing resonate. So yeah, I got my 4 main decks right here. Check me out, you guys. Like, I just got these 4 decks. And look. Beyond Lumeria. Okay, the Fairy Oracle deck. I love this. My Fairy Tale deck. And the Spellcaster's Tarot. Oh my god, I love this deck so much. Like, I need another one so I could do the spell work with it. But yeah, so those are all new, and sometimes and I hadn't bought decks in a while, but it was really time for me to, I had like leveled up. It was time for me to switch the energy a bit.
Mom?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Why?
Where's Mommy?
Right here.
Mom?
And don't you feel bad getting Grandma up?
I know, what's the problem?
Mom, it's because I think you're not here.
Oh, you didn't know I was down here?
Because that every time I said go downstairs, well, I'm too scared.
Oh, I was down here.
Mom, sometimes you gotta make some noise.
I was making noise. I was talking.
Mom, those like...
Say good morning. You're on live.
You slept upstairs, right?
Yeah. Well, kinda. I got up and came down here early in the morning.
What? You said kinda?
I came downstairs like in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went back to sleep.
Oh, okay. Like you clean up or something? Or you just...
A little bit. I'm on live right now. They're just listening to us have a conversation.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, we're going to pull some cards. Bam. Everybody's waking up in my house this morning. And that's a beautiful thing. Boom. Right? Malachi woke up my mom because he thought that I wasn't here or something, so he was scared to come downstairs. But I was making noise. I was in here talking.
Mom, Dad, make louder.
Okay, now you can hear me. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had the Bluetooth on and then I had to turn it off. And it didn't work no more. So, yes. I got the Delgada coffee here. Okay. And I've been learning about reishi mushroom. Oh my gosh, yesterday in our team meeting, we were talking about different products and, you know, we're kind of like really trying to learn what each thing does because it can be really beneficial to people's health concerns. And so one of the products was our product Gano, which I've never tried, but apparently it's just pure reishi mushroom. Well, reishi mushroom is in like all of our products, okay? And so reishi mushrooms in this Delgado coffee, it helps with the gut, but it was also, they also found in the research of the mushroom that it was like preserved for royalty. So I was like, duh, of course I love it. So the reishi mushroom is in the Delgada, the Latin coffee. It's in the Blossomy. And the Gano is just pure reishi mushroom. So just in case, it's good for inflammation. In fact, I think I'm going to order some. I actually want to have some, actually. Okay, so let's get here. I get so excited when I talk about my products because I'm a healer. I like herbal healing. And so I get excited at the fact that I can just purchase something that is pure and ready to do that. You know, before you would have to make your own tea and hope that you got the blend right, you know, or hope that the herbs were like pure. Okay, so my energy has shifted 1,000 times since being on here. So let's just see. Hey, what's up, Alicia? All right, we're gonna just start with the Beyond Lumeria deck. Baby, don't turn that on because I'm on. I can't. You can use the laptop, but the sound's gonna be too loud. No, use the laptop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, baby. La-di-da-di-da. Ooh, I want to play my song. It's going to take too much time. And Facebook's going to flag it. Okay, guys. Let's get some energy. Whoops. I was going to say, like, how come no cards are coming? Earth, nurture nature, and awakened awareness. Like, I love how both these cards are similar. Like, don't they have a similar energy to them? This openness. So this one is the awakened card, and this is the nature card. I really feel like this is giving me some yin yang energy too. Like, open your mind in the, you know, in the ethereal realm, and open your mind on earth. You know, open your heart on earth. Nurture nature. So definitely, you know, now that the sun is out, definitely get some sun, okay, and spend time around natural elements, whatever you have in your neighborhood, whether it's trees or water. Plant some flowers, like just nurture nature, pick up trash, okay? It's card 14-5, yeah, it's a call for change. Conflict, so nurture nature even with, you know, the nature of people. Alicia, they put you in, they took your live button this morning. I seen that. I had my live button. But maybe if you, what if you hit, that like you want to post and then it's an option? I don't know if you tried that. So, an awakened awareness. So, like, that's just like, we are more aware. We are more aware of what's going on around us. So, trust your intuition. Starseer. This came out for me the other day. And I read it. And it was saying, I can't remember. But it also was like, ascension. Okay, look, this guy's climbing up the ladder. there was something special. She said, this is the goddess of intuition right here. This is the goddess of intuition. Didn't I just say something about intuition? I almost want to, I feel like I should open up the book real quick. Just take a quick page 46. Ooh, I went straight to awaken awareness though. Beyond the veil, clearing the distortion and illusion, awareness of what's running us subconsciously, communing with our God force, energetic sovereignty, growth outside your comfort zone, and the collective awakening. So yes, so that's that card right here. Let me see. Let's just go to all of them. Looking after the plant, the ebb and the flow of life, the loving embrace of Mother Nature, the natural beauty of death and decay, the microcosm time in nature, ancestors, growth through weathering storms, nurturing self and heart so you may flourish. I love that. And I just want to go to the Star Seer real quick, because that's what I remember about it. It said that she was the goddess of intuition, and I was like, listen to your intuition. Trust the holistic journey, dreams finding their way into being, the bigger picture, a more aligned outcome than expected, clarity of the greater path. So, okay, that's what I remember. It was saying, have you ever gone yourself on a journey to a particular destination and then ended up somewhere else, but it was where you were supposed to be? And, oh, thank you guys for helping each other in the comments. Okay, so, what, babe? No, I said no. Put on the laptop. Bring me the laptop, and I'll turn it on for you. So that was just some overall energy of us, like, hey, you're on the right path, even if it's not exactly where you thought you were headed. Okay, spend time in nature, and follow your intuition, okay? Isn't that always the answer? Isn't that basic human needs? Spend time in nature, follow intuition, and don't trip, chocolate chip. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. The universe knows, okay? Ooh, that's a terrible card. Actually, no, you know what? The fact that it isn't, look, it's in the reverse in my hand like that, which means we have moved past this energy. We have moved past this Ten of Swords energy. We have healed this, you know? Okay, at one point we were like this. We were like, oh my goodness, why me? You know, how come I don't get my way? But no, that is over. That period of time is over. And I feel like we're more aware of why. And we more appreciate, you know, the things that we didn't have. Like, let me see if I can find something to appreciate in this card. Let's transmute this energy. This guy's dead. Or at least he looks like it. But, you know, the wolves aren't eating him. Maybe they helped him. Maybe they kept him warm so he didn't die. You know? He still got his crown on his head. He still got his... I don't see no blood. Okay? So, there are things to be grateful for, even when it's bad, is what I'm trying to say. The little packets?
Yeah.
So it's here. I'll get it.
You still don't know it.
Okay, they can wait.
Then where are you going?
I am.
Thank you.
Here, come bring it to me. My mom needed some NutriBurst. Okay, they come in these little packets now. It's really nice. Bam. Whoop. Open it up. Get it ready for me. Don't just put it. You see I'm busy. Open it up. Put it. Make sure I'm looking at the password. Boop. Anyways. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, dang. This one is sideways. Okay, so I would say we're still in the midst of healing. You know, we never fully, you know, forget whatever. We're always going to have to revisit, you know, heartache. But it must be that we are more aware, you know. I feel like we're more aware of the things that we've been through that were painful, and that we're just, so now it doesn't feel the same, okay? Because, you know, I don't really feel, like, we don't need to feel this right now at all, okay? I just feel like we're more aware of the things that have happened to us. So moving past what actually happened, still kind of, you know, I think we have a lot of fear energy. Ooh, but you know what? I wanted to look at this card too. So normally, you know, you got the heartbreak, right? You got the stabbed heart, right? This could be like third-party situations or just situations that were heartbreaking, right? But then it's like, you know, this pain can be transmuted into power. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens next, okay? Deck of cards, let's go. Where's our fortune? Okay, that's what we're here for. Gosh. Bringing up our past and our trauma. Like, nobody asked for all that, so we already know what was there. There was more. There was more fire in that card. You know, you guys, I'm going to keep flipping because, like, I really want to change the energy, but, like, something's going on, okay? There's a lot of conflict. You know, I'm trying to think, I'm like, is it me? You know? But, you know, my current energy, I don't know, it could be subconsciously. I just seen, like, a lot of conflict. I saw, like, 8 of Swords, and then I saw 5 of Wands. You know, it's like I could have seen anything. That's why I'm just going to keep flipping until we transmute the energy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, got the Queen of Cups here. Thank you. This would be the Divine Feminine. And the Two of Cups. This is everything working out. This is friendships that really actually do work out. So I feel like, look, you know, we do got subconscious issues that we're going to have to keep uncovering. I'm reading your comment, Alicia. What's wrong with her saying what happened to me? Yeah, okay. We don't have to own things that happen to us. Or, you know what I'm saying? I understand what you mean in that. So what I'm saying is we're going to continue to have to transmute this energy because it's part of our memory. It's in our subconscious. It's encoded in us. And so certain things are going to trigger it. The thing is that don't be afraid. Okay? Like, don't just because you are triggered doesn't mean that your life is over. It's okay. You just think about, you know, that emotion, abandonment emotion is what most people's issue is. And then transmute it into understanding that everything is as it should be. Okay? And that is what you're going to do with this power here. So that's what you do with your Queen of Cups. You manage your emotions by managing your thoughts. And in turn, you'll start seeing more beauty and having more relationships that are reciprocal and high vibrational. This is even, we got the blue and red here, so I'm just, the yin and yang is present. And yeah, both drinking from each other's cup in nature. I thought these were mushrooms. I was like, they got the reishi mushrooms at the bottom. I'm like, no, those aren't mushrooms. Those are like stones. So yes. Let's see what else we can pull. Someone want to flip. Yay! And then you think back on your childhood and you think back to all the things that, you know, made you who you are and you appreciate them. I just feel like this, look, this whack energy, okay, this is pain and the stuff that you had to, this is dark energy. This is your shadow work, okay? He was like, why me? Then he was like, try me, right? And then he was like, but I'm still hurt. But you are able to transmute this energy through the power of is she the high priestess? No, she's the Queen of Cups. Okay. You manage your emotions with your thoughts and create more happiness. And your memories are no longer painful. And it's healing. Look, it's healing you, it's healing your parents, and it's healing your children. All because you have become aware. You spent time in nature, you opened your brain up, and you followed your intuition. Let's pick some. We're going to go through all 4 decks because I love them. Fish. You know what they say about fish. And that childhood energy is coming. Pisces. Okay. King of Diamonds. So that's King of Coins energy. That's King of Coins is your money. Okay, okay. Let's see what the story of the King of Coins is. 34, that's a 7. Money, profit, resources, and abundance. Rim Dog knows what she's talking about. In the story of Urashima Taro, the Fisher Lad, we learn what happens when you don't pay attention to your wealth. Urashima Taro saves a tortoise from death. The tortoise carries him to Rinjin, the palace of the Dragon King of the Sea. The tortoise turns into the lovely daughter of the king. She tells him that she is to be his wife. The princess gives him her most precious item, but tells him he cannot open the box. Of course he does open it. In the box was his own youth. Opening it, he ages immediately and dies. So let fish remind you to take care of what you already have in abundance. Make sure you are surrounded by favorable cards. You may need to attend to your own profit and loss sheet if the cards are ill aspected. Wealth is coming when fish swim into your spread. Look to where they are flowing to see areas where even more resources might be found and utilized. Dang. I'm like, I didn't lay this on top of the cards. It's in the middle. I mean, like, look, I like the fact that, look, wealth just swam into the reading, okay? Wealth swam into the reading, so we're taking it just like that, okay? And the more grateful you are for what you have now, the more you're going to receive. That was pretty much what I received with that message. And also take care and look around for these opportunities. So be in that vibration of, wealth is coming and, seeing opportunities, not seeing, opposition. I usually only pull one of those cards. Get a message from the fairies, since it's so important for us to both be in the ethereal realm and I get paid to be me. That's what I'm saying. I seen somebody's reel yesterday, and she was on the reel. It was like it was a picture of her on vacation partying and stuff like that. It was videos, and the background talk was her being like, people always want to ask me what I do for a living. Psst, I'm living my best life, and I just was like, ooh, I want to use that sound for like a TikTok video, because I am the same way. Like, I get paid to be me. I get paid to work out, to take my vitamins, okay, to smile, to use my intuition, okay, the heck, to be vulnerable and share. So it's actually quite amazing, and I don't apologize. I could teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the coins to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours, okay? I don't need any more men in the yard, okay? I'm benching all of them. Okay. I don't know why I was about to start singing Holy Night. Yeah, thank you, Jesus, for being here. Appreciate that. I don't know why that fish story, it kind of brought that energy, you know? It really did. Aha, God is really present. Wow. Well, amen. Thank you. I love it when the God shows up, okay? So this is ecstasis. This is divine source energy. I mean, there's nothing less. I believe it is a song. Is it a song? Or is it just energy? This is just, I don't know where the book went. Oh. I got, this is like the very first card I ever pulled when I opened up this deck. It's the number 2. And so that's why I recognized it. I was like, wow. And I had done a reading on myself. I'm like, who's protecting me? And it literally was like, God. Like, not even an angel. Just the whole. Okay, ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. Okay, ecstasis is the song, the energy and the power that fills unity. There is nothing else but that song, no voice to sing, no ears to hear, just the infinite and eternal song, the energy of which completely fills eternity and infinity. The rapt sonic song of bliss is what powers the cosmos and what gives it order and harmony. It is the song that holds the atoms together, the stars in their places, the galaxy in theirs. It keeps our hearts beating, and it is the love and trust that flows through them. So seeing, hold on. This is the universe, like this blessing, this outpouring of wealth. Like this is destiny. Like nobody could take this from you. Nope. Like if you have felt that you are royal, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It really doesn't. If you know who you are, then you know who you are. Okay. I want to pull more cards. Let's pull more fairy cards. Thank you for that message. I really appreciate you. Let's go. How can we please have another message? Can we have more abundance? May we have more wealth, please? I feel a house. Is there a house in these cards, fairies? Can you conjure me a house, fairies? Let's go. Okay. Boom. That one wanted to come. The Oak Men. Didn't I just say that we wanted money and not men? And it's an 11 card. I have no idea what it's going to say in this. So if the number is actually 47. But that equals 11. And I saw the way it wanted to come out too. So I'm like, some kind of message. Strength, ancient wisdom, and death. All right, that's a score. Oh, his birthday is 11/11. Girl, my husband's birthday is 11/11. Okay, that's powerful AF. Psh. Congratulations for what year is he born? You say he's a little older, huh? Yeah, that's very powerful energy. Okay, I was with my husband for 15 years. I'm still with him. I can't get rid of him. So be careful. 11/11/11? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Whew. That's the portal to the divine. Like, yeah. Woo! Enjoy that ride. You are a Virgo. I would just see how Virgo and Scorpio get along. You guys might, it might work. That might work because Virgo's chill. Like, you guys like to stay in place. You're not. Scorpio likes to make sure you're right there. Like, they like to possess you like this. Okay? Oh, yeah. I mean, just like I was saying, like, if you know that you're royal, like, when you know who you are, like, I mean, come on, like, what are you supposed to say? You know, if your birthday is 11/11/11, 11/11, like, who's supposed to tell you that you're not a gateway? Okay? But just know, Scorpio energy is very transformative, okay? So my thought was gateway to hell, okay? So just, you know, just know that it gets real deep, okay? It's death energy. So things will be transformed. It's up to you how they're transformed, though. Yeah. I have female Scorpio friends. Female Scorpios are different than men Scorpios, though. You know, I like my lady. I'm a Taurus, so like Scorpio is actually my opposite. So I get very much along with Scorpio. Very compatible. But and that's why it lasted so long. I was happy for a long time. It just, you know, it's just you start vibrating out of people's reality when we just didn't vibrate any longer. It was time. It was a time and place. But that's exciting. So congratulations. Okay, so let's read the Oak Men. I had an interesting lesson from the Oak Men about how we humans use fairies to mirror our own projections. The eyes of the Oak Men are a warm, light brown, but some people look at them and say, ooh, red eyes, scary. I tried a little experiment using digital magic. I made a copy of the Oak Men and gave them blue eyes. I then asked some people for their impressions of the men, and words like innocent and sweet and melancholy came back. Then I changed them to an unreal-looking violet and got responses like, ooh, so spiritual, so wise. Had the Oak Men changed? Of course not. But what people projected onto them had. When we look at a fairy, we can simply project all of our fears and insecurities and prejudices and delusions on them, or we can try to see them as they are. In a sense, all oracles are simply mirrors of the wisdom and confusion within the reader, but if we only look at them through our personal filters and projections, we learn very little. It is only when we actually try to see beyond ourselves that we begin to use the oracle as a mirror of the cosmos and of all its wisdom. One member of the oracle group looked at them and wrote, when I see this card, I lose all track of time. I feel deep grounding and peace, contentment. Everything is there if you just take the time to be a part of it. It is a deep homecoming for me. To me, the Oak Men show the deep wisdom of age, the inner peace and strength of the elders. This is what the Oak Men are about. Can you look at them and see them as they are, or can you only see your own projections? The universe, like the Oak Men, is full of wisdom and compassion and strength, but it doesn't always come in pretty packages. Okay? Fairies speak to us in many, many ways, and we perceive their intent with our ears, our eyes, and our hearts, and our laughter, too. So that has to do with how we be projected on others. So basically, I mean, actually, it's very much in alignment with the entire reading when I was saying, like, you got to transmute it to be what you want it to be. So, like, you could see this and say it's scary, right? Which was my initial thought. When I first saw it, I was like, ew, this is ugly. You know, this is not a pretty fairy. What does this mean? But really, it's wisdom and depth and strength. I mean, that's all positive. So maybe we should look at things for what they are instead of what we, like, instead of making stuff up, instead of, like, maybe we shouldn't judge the book by the cover, but also, yeah, I don't know, it's an 11. I feel like pulling one more of these. 44. That is Archangel Michael, healing, green. Lies of the shadows. I'm glad I like reading. Boom, boom, boom. I actually enjoy reading aloud. I've always been like that, like in school when they'd be like, who's gonna read? It's like, me. Lies of the shadows. Healing the shadows, addictions, bondage, and self-esteem. Let's go. Lies works hard. She has a very, ooh, she's feminine. Oh, duh. Yeah, she looks feminine. I don't know why I perceived her as masculine originally. She prowls the night streets looking for those in need of her help and finds far too many of them. Oof. Lies is the patron fairy of social workers, therapists, healers, and all others who try to help alcoholics and drug addicts and other souls caught in the darkness of their own inner shadows or who are abused by those who should have protected them. However, she doesn't sit in an office somewhere. She is out there on the dark and dangerous streets, lending a healing hand. Here, soothing an anguished brow there. Sorry. Let's read that sentence again. However, she doesn't sit in an office somewhere. She is out there on the dark and dangerous streets, lending a healing hand here, soothing an anguished brow there, whispering comfort and encouragement into a lonely ear, and bringing a touch of hopeful rainbow light into the deepest shadows, including those in darkened human hearts. Like the lamb, much of her work flows through the hearts and then the hands and words of humans who make themselves available for such work. She inspires souls to connect with one another in a healing way. Her specialty is to help for the hopeless, for the ones that most everyone else, including themselves, have given up on. The street people, the lost children of our society, those who have fallen through the cracks and rips in our feeble social safety nets. Like the lamb, she often works through human hands, and she may call upon you for help in her work. Out of curiosity, I asked Lies why she chose to have her card in this particular group of fairies instead of the one before, where I might have expected her to be more at home. She shrugged, gave me a cheeky grin, and said, "These guys know where to find the best nectar and nuts. Even though she has wings, our Lies is very down to earth and practical." Oh, I had to read that last paragraph over again. I'm like, what did I just read? Okay. He told like a little story at the end. Oh, yeah. My memory. So, yeah, healing, especially healing addictive energy. Okay? And cycles. You know what I'm saying? Bad cycles. Like, I'm so glad I did Ramadan because I was able to break the cycle of my terrible food addiction. Okay? I'm really glad that being vegan and Ramadan kind of went hand in hand because I was acting like I had to eat this or that. And I don't. Ooh, this card is a blank card. I can make my own fairy. It's going to be the Rim Fairy. It's going to be Rim Dog 88. That is my gamer handle. That's my inner divine masculine. You do not want to mess with that aspect of me. Ooh, this one, the Singer of the Chalice. The Singers of the Chalice. This is that Cups energy. I really don't feel like reading this, but I'm going to have to look it up a little bit. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Every day. Yeah, I had to work on my relationship with food was that I'm an emotional eater. So, and like, and by emotional eater, I mean all emotions. Okay. Happiness, excitement. I mean, food is fun. But I had to stop that because no. You know, I had to stop being like food is like a source of comfort. You know, food is for nutrition and fuel. And that is what we use it for. Exactly. You know, you'd be like, ooh, I remember when I had this, and you start doing a dance. Like, I was thinking to myself one day, I was like, if you are a person who dances when it's time to eat, you are an emotional eater. And so I just had to break that. Like, if I'm going to dance over some food, I mean, like, carrot juice. It's going to nourish me, you know? So I need to get excited about something like that. But you only get excited about things like that when you really cut ties with the old food. And you'd be like, you know what? I've been starving. Now this carrot juice feels nourishing. Like, one thing since Ramadan, I don't like the feeling of being over full. And I've also realized that every time I eat, I get really sleepy. So, and that's when I eat carbs. Like, if I was eating something that was just green, I would probably have energy. But, so it's going to help me transform just because I don't like the way I feel. You know? Cutting out the meat has been really great for me, though, in my bathroom experience. Trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. This singer holds the chalice from which a rainbow of energies pours like the richest wine. Trust, love, patience, these are things we think of having or not having. We even give ourselves credit for having them, as if we made them. And yet they are natural energies of the cosmos which flow through the chalice and through us when we are open to them, and flow around us when we are blocking them. People often think that love and hate are two sides of the same emotional coin, but that isn't quite true. Love is not simply the absence of hate, nor is hate the absence of love. They are altogether different things, as can easily be seen. When we are angry, it wears us out and leaves us feeling like less than we were. But when we love, it energizes us, and we feel larger and richer than we were before that burst of love began flowing through us. This is because anger comes from within, burning from our own substance, while love is an energy that flows through us, enlightening and expanding us. Oh, that's really powerful. The other energies from this chalice are also like that. Patience, for example, is not merely the absence of impatience. It is a joyful, loving willingness to wait for a process to bring us to where we want to be. It contains trust and love and a special quality of expectant gratitude within it. The same is true of trust. In fact, all of these wonderful feelings are energies that flow through us when we are open to them. They each feel much like the others, and right now, just at this moment, as I write this to you, I am being given a glimpse of something wonderful. They really are all one thing, something we don't have a word for. We need a word that includes trust and love and compassion and healing and patience and all of the other feelings that enhance and enlighten our being when we allow them to flow through us. I asked the fairies here if there is a fairy name for this rainbow blissful feeling. They nod, smiling and shrug. I get an unspoken feeling that if you have the feeling, you don't need a name. And anyone who hasn't got the feeling isn't going to understand a word for it. It's just one of those things like the mystical experience of ecstasis that we just pulled. Okay, that we can talk about without understanding, or we can understand and not really explain to someone who hasn't already got it. So, the fairies nod, get it. I'd never seen this before, but now, just this moment, it is suddenly obvious as the fairies show me that this means that we don't have to learn how to open ourselves to each other, each of them individually. We open our hearts and souls to unity. That energy can be focused through so many different lenses of feeling, like white light making rainbows through a prism. If we can learn to be open to any of these singers, then we can be open to them all if we just remember to. I say all, knowing that it is mighty big all. We have to do it. All we have to do is first stop doing the things that close us down. Let go of attitudes, beliefs, and emotions that block this energy. Second, we need to actively invite these energies to flow through us, and all that takes is asking. The thing is, the energy is already there. Our asking merely tells our own higher self and the singers that we, on this conscious level, are ready to accept it. It's like opening your arms to hug someone or opening a door to let them in. Although the taste of the contents of this chalice may seem bitter or strange at first, it always leaves a sweet, clean, sparkling taste in the mouth. Woo! My throat chakra's about to completely close up. Thank you, everybody, for being patient during this reading. I feel like I really took my time to see what each card means and how they relate. I do want to pull another one. I just feel it. I feel it. What's up, Marty? You guys, I love this deck so much. I love all these decks. But this is the only tarot deck. The other ones are oracle decks. And so, when you find you a good tarot deck that you can read, man, because this is energy. Ooh, 8 of Wands. So with that being said, it's time to go. Time to move forward passionately into this life. You know? I can't really remember this whole message because I've been channeling a lot. So I'm going to have to rewatch this video. But ultimately, man, take swift action. Okay? Take swift action through the doors of opportunity. We got abundance. Wealth is going to pour through. What did the fairies tell us? They said, be open to receiving creativity and miracles and unity and oneness. Okay, so ethereal energy. Okay, this is that ethereal energy also of unity and oneness, and the song. These are both singers. Okay, lies of the shadow. Remember, we had to change our perspective. Can't remember what this chick was about. I'm like, I can't remember. I'm like, and I just read it. Ooh. Fire. So look, I don't know where this card came from, but definitely goes with this 8 of Wands. Okay, so definitely if we got some fire energy right now, if you're feeling energetic today, during this Gemini season, you got to use that to push you, propel you forward. Because you might have fire right now today, but you're not always going to have fire. So don't take your fire for granted. Okay? All right. Oh, Alicia, you're welcome. And I appreciate you. I will message you with my Cash App if anybody would like to donate. I do appreciate you. Just send me a message. I'll be happy to pass that info on. Everything is appreciated. All energetic donations. If you want to claim this reading as yours, okay? I do personal readings if you would like to do an alignment reading. And what I do in my reading is that, you know, I'll answer your questions, but then we end this reading with what is it that you'd like to experience, and we make sure that you know exactly how you can manifest that in, because that's the whole point. And so, yes, connect with me so we can move forward further in this journey of life. Okay, peace.